Come process the scraps from my latest bag project with me. First, I need to sort out the larger pieces of fabric and chunks of soft and stable that have already been quilted. If they're rectangular, a couple inches wide, maybe at least 2 inches or so, and then longer, I can use those for something else. Then I need to sort out all the other offcuts and trimmings and little bits and pieces that you make as you go along the way, making your bag, shaping it, and I decide which ones are worth keeping. I have a bunch of corners from my latest one that have, probably a good inch and a half square pieces in the corners that I cut off. So I'm gonna take those and I'm gonna keep that fabric. That's good. That's good fabric. And these are my great Tula Pink scraps. So these are valuable. So what I'm doing is cutting off any zippers, any mesh, any interfacing, and any bits that are really just too small to save. Those little like 1/4 inch strings of fabric. Those aren't worthwhile to me. But the larger pieces definitely are, and I keep a lot of crumbs. So then I'm going through and I'm removing the stitches and taking the foam stabilizer, the soft and stable, out of those. That way I can keep my fabric scraps separate in a bag that I use for tiny pieces and sometimes little hexagons and little bits and pieces and fun little projects. So, yep, I'm gonna keep doing that, keep working on these until I get down to the end, and then out of my leftover big scraps of unbound fabric, I'll put those in a box with the rest of my larger pieces of Tula. Little crumbs, I have a separate bag that I keep those in, and anything that's still quilted with